Hey y'all, it's your favorite Fatty of Fitness here, and I come with you with another message. It's just a simple little exercise that you can do. I've talked about doing push-ups and sit-ups and planks and doing your hip thrusts and stuff like that. Another easy exercise that you can do, and this is one when I had to have physical therapy. This is one that they taught me, and it really works your hamstrings out. And it's really good for balance. So I'm going to show you a couple things for that that'll kind of help get your balance better. And it's worked for me really well. All you do is you stand on one leg and you balance yourself. And what you do is you kind of keep your leg kind of straight. You know, you don't want to, you can sit here and actually just stand on one foot if you can't do this till you get to that point. But you're going to go down, touch the floor, and then you come back up. And you just do as many of those as you can. Okay, I don't lock my leg because, if you fall or something like that, it's just really not good to keep your legs really just locked in place because that puts a lot of strain on it. You do kind of want to have that little bit of a shock absorber. So, you can do like 10 on this leg and then you switch over. I'm right-handed, so my right leg generally leads. It's usually better. But then you just, like I said, lift this up, come down, touch the floor, and come up. Like I said, with that one, I'm definitely always more off balance with my left leg, but you get better as you do them. I don't do these often, hardly ever. Once I finished physical therapy, I really didn't do them anymore. I did other exercises, but this is a really good one and a really easy one. Like I said, you pick it up, you kind of get used to it, and then you go down, you touch, and you come up, and you just do as many as you can. You're going to feel it here for sure. I mean, right there in that hamstring, you're going to feel it in your lower back. It's a really great exercise, and one that I'm probably going to have to start picking up again. But with that, you can also just get like a regular pool noodle. I know right now summer's coming to an end, so they may be harder to find. You can't find something like this, then just taking a towel, like just a regular house towel, Old Faithful purple and white here, and you can just roll it up into like a tube. So that'll also work as a foam roller as well. If you can't find one, you can roll up a towel and use that. It's not as good, but if you get a good tight roll, put some rubber bands around it, that can work. Sometimes you can even wrap them around something. But you just take a regular foam roller and you're going to stand on it. Okay? Like I said, you can do this with a towel. But you stand on it, and while you try to balance yourself, you move your leg forward, then you go to the side, and then you're also going to go back, okay? And you're going to do that for each leg. You're going to do as many of them as you can. You can either do 20 here, and then 20 here, and then 20 back. But when you come back, you're going to kind of need to keep your leg kind of straight in order to work your glutes here. But when you're standing on it, you're going to kind of go straight back. You're going to actually lock that leg and push back, and you'll feel that tighten up, and you want to get that. So, as I'm trying to explain it and do it quick, you want to do these kind of slow so you can keep your balance, but if you go too slow, of course, you're going to be thrown off balance. So you just want to get in there and just kind of do them. Like when I used to do them, I did all three. I kind of lock my leg and push it up, kind of go as far as I can, and then go back like that. Once I did that leg, then I come over and do this one. You're really going to feel it here, here, and back here. And as you're trying to stabilize yourself, I felt it in my back and stomach as well, just because I was trying to hold myself up. Because you don't want to be arching over. You want to kind of hold yourself up like, in a proper form, and as you're doing the stuff, that way you can learn to start strengthening your muscles, and you're also going to be strengthening the support muscles, okay? So that's something there that I wanted to show you. Just kind of a short, sweet, and simple. There's as things come to me, I'm going to let you know them, because these are a lot of things that when these things happen, I had been in a car accident. I was hurting. I had gained a lot of weight because I wasn't exercising. I wasn't doing a lot. I was comfort eating. I was in a lot of pain, and I had to start doing these, and it hurt at first. It hurt a lot, but because these exercises, the way that they work, they weren't really going to hurt me anymore, since I didn't have any actual bone injuries. Okay, all I had was soft tissue damage, you know, inflammation and stuff like that. And these also helped me to get stronger to where I could start doing more. Because as you can tell, if you're standing here and you get off balance, you just put your other foot down and you can catch yourself. If you need something to hold on to, you can stand next to a couch and have, you know, one hand on it, and then when you get done, just switch over to the other side and do it that way. And you can kind of balance yourself and try to get to a point where you can balance on your own. If you're not sure about using the towel, just leave the towel out and just stand on one foot and do these things. That's kind of an advanced form, being able to stand on something. But if you can't do it at that point, then just start somewhere. You know, this is something that you can do right off the bat. You can do push-ups, you can do planks, you can do sit-ups, you can do crunches, you can do these floor touches, you can do these exercises here. You can do all of these things with no equipment, and you don't need anything. I can sit here and do the same exercise and work on my balance with both legs. I can drop to the floor, and all you need is as much room as a towel. Okay? I mean, that's really about all the room you need, is just from your head to your toe. You can do it in the living room while watching TV. You know, I mean, that way you're not just sitting there doing nothing. I mean, that way, because when you can kind of distract yourself with something, it is a little easier. Me, I like to focus on my exercises, so if you're a very stressed out person, this is something you can do. You can sit here and watch your feet, feel the muscles inside your body. It lets you get away from everyday life for a while when you do these things. And that's really important, because when you have a lot of problems, especially as overweight, every time you look down, every time you look in a mirror, every time, you know, you can see it's there. And especially if you're not comfortable with that, that can be a really big problem. So this kind of gets you a way to feel yourself as you're getting stronger and you're doing something about it. And as always, it takes time to do these things. I mean, I know I'm a big guy, and some people may say, well, what right do you have to talk? But compared to where I was a year ago, I mean, I'm way better than I was then. And you got to start somewhere. You know, over the years, I've gained weight, I've lost weight, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten weaker, I've gotten stronger. You know, the more I stick with it, the better I get. But you got to start somewhere. And I say start today. Okay, even if you see these videos, eventually I'll be putting some more stuff up. You know, you can look over. If you need somebody to encourage you, I'm always here to talk to people, to encourage them. I mean, I wanted that when I was getting stronger. And I know what it's like to have somebody really root you on. And I can give you one-on-one advice. I don't know everything, but I can always try. So that's my advice for you today. And, you know, my little bit of motivation for you is to start today doing something. You know, you might not be able to do a full push-up. You might have to be on your stomach. You might just have to do something. I mean, I know if you're 400 pounds, 500 pounds, you've got a whole different set of rules almost than someone my size. But these things will still work for you. Okay? If you can't go all the way down and touch the floor and come up, go down as far as you can, and that's somewhere to start. These are exercises that you can only grow with. Okay? Doesn't matter where you start as long as you start somewhere. Okay, so anyway, this is, hey, your favorite Fatez Fitness here, just telling y'all to get started today, and I'm always here to give y'all a hand, okay? Y'all have a good one.